So it's fall, and I love this time of year. And it's gotten me to think about how my business is actually like an apple tree. Hi, I'm Jen Hickel, and today I wanted to use the illustration of an apple tree to talk about your business. So I've visited apple orchards for years with my kids, and we get the standard pictures and jump on the hay bales and see how tall they are and buy some apples, maybe get a carameled apple and do all the fun activities. Sometimes jump in the corn pit and they kind of swim around and maybe see baby animals and feed the goats and different things, right? Super fun. Maybe not as enjoyable now that they're teenagers, but I have great memories. And one of the things that we've learned throughout the years of visiting apple orchards is how they are able to produce good fruit. I don't know about you and where you live, but here in Minnesota, the apple trees are quite small. They're not very tall, and I've seen huge, sprawling apple trees before with the branches extended, huge and gnarly and long, and usually it's in someone's yard. And there's many rotten apples on the ground because it's hard to keep up or to gather that fruit, right? But in an apple orchard, everything's orderly in lines and the trees aren't much taller than me. And I'm only a little over 5 foot. And what I've learned from talking to some of the orchard owners is that they do that on purpose. They keep the apple trees small and they prune back the branches, especially in the middle, to let the sun shine in. They intentionally keep the trees smaller to produce good fruit. And I thought, man, that's like my business. I have intentionally kept it manageable so that we can produce good fruit. A huge, sprawling corporate environment can get complicated and confusing. And there's all this hierarchy and red tape, and that's never been something that I want. I want strong systems and a really great team, and I will work tirelessly at getting the right team members in the right place and setting up the right systems so that we can be healthy and strong. Another cool thing I was looking up today as I was researching a little bit about apple trees for this video is that the root system is so important. We have to be strong to weather storms, strongly rooted in our faith, in our family. For Chris and I, family means everything. We often say family first. And we have really designed our business around our family life. It's very important to us to decide, what do we want out of life first? What do we want for our family? And now, how are we going to build and craft our business to match that vision? And of course, there's been times of pushing and growing that we have been in a temporary state of growth where maybe not everything is as we'd want for our family, but the goal is always to get back to that original vision. And sometimes that means pruning branches, right? That means, this tree has gotten a little out of control here and we need to prune it back so that we can produce better fruit. And when you first plant an apple tree, every time it flowers, you actually pinch it off. You don't want the fruit yet because you want the roots to be strong and the entire branches, the trunk of the tree to be flowing with nutrients, for the sunshine to be nurturing each branch and giving life to that tree. And it actually takes about 4 years for an apple tree to produce fruit that's going to be profitable. And in the first couple of years, the first year you pinch it all back. Second year you pinch back most of it. You might keep a few flowers. And the third year you'll have even more. But by the fourth year, it's thriving and healthy and the way that it should be. And doesn't that feel that way with our business too? There's many lean years at the beginning where even the money that you do make feels like it's going back into your website, into marketing, into overhead, into getting everything going. But if you're patient and you really nurture that tree, if you prune back the parts that are getting unruly, if you pay attention to the nutrients and the sunshine, and you make sure your roots go down deep, then you will have a healthy business. I would much rather you have a strong, smaller, healthy business than a big, giant, sprawling one where you can boast about your gross overhead numbers, not overhead, but your gross numbers that we bring in this much per year. or I have this many students in my music school. I would much rather you forget about those numbers and ask yourself, is it healthy? Is it producing good fruit? Do you have the life that you want to live? Are you giving your family, your marriage, and your kids the attention that they need? Where do you need to prune your tree back? Where do you need to give it a little bit more health? Where do you need to pinch back some flowers? Where do you need to bring in more sunshine into your business? Another cool thing about an orchard is they will have these wires going by like grapevines, and they will prop up the branches on these lines to better support the tree, and the fruit is supported. So I think having good support in your business is huge, and that comes with systems, team, and even being in the right coaching program. Who is propping you up? Who is supporting you? That is so important. It's been so important for me. There's no way I could get here to a 7-figure business with a healthy family, healthy lifestyle, without proper coaching and the right groups that have supported me. It's just so crucial to have like-minded people around you cheering you on and supporting you. So that's my question for you. What do you need to do to your apple tree to make it more healthy? And are you getting the support that you need so that you can bear good fruit? All right, Jen Hickel signing off. Until next time.